stopped doing it. But I met Jesse Sapolo uh, here. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
internet opens doors and ways for you to be able to see people around the world. Shout out to my dog Paul Hope out there. He's still holding it down. One of the biggest Niner fans in the UK, doing great things out there. But with the Atlanta Falcons, man, it is definitely something different. You know what I'm saying? Bijan Robinson right now has 484 yards. That man is averaging 5.8 yards a carry and 96 yards a game. He only has two
Mm-hmm.
TDs on the year, but at the end of the day, man, hey, that's all you want from your back. Over five
Right.
yards a carry, almost 100 yards a game. What else are you asking? You're
Mm-hmm.
not asking much. Like when your back does that much, you're great. And here's my thing, you know what I'm saying? I love Christian McCaffrey. I do. Christian McCaffrey is one of the best dual threat running backs I've ever seen in my life. But one thing that I will say is all these dual threat running backs, I need y'all to stop and thank one man specifically. Actually, no, I take that back. Thank two people specifically. One is Bill Walsh, and the other is a man who has been robbed of being in the Hall of Fame, and I still don't know how he's not in there, and that's Roger Craig. Roger Craig was the
Yeah,
first
that's
thousand guy.
that's still crazy to me that he's not in the Hall
Like
of Fame, bro.
I don't. Roger Craig revolutionized the running back position, and he still gets no love, no credit. I don't understand it. I never will. Oh, good morning, Mom.
Good morning.
But for me personally, with this game, it's a little rough, man. Because like I said, we got all these weapons to deal with, and go ahead and pull up an injury report real quick because I have stats that I got up right now at the moment. And
Okay.
I mean, when you take a look at it, to be honest with you, it's Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Kyle Pitts. I know Darnell Mooney is coming back up for this, but he's been out for a couple of games. I do believe he makes his return in this game. But those are the main guys that we have to be looking at is Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Kyle Pitts. Those are the leaders right now when it comes to receiving. So you see Bijan being a dual threat. That man got 338 yards receiving to go along with his 484 yards of rushing. That's almost 1,000 yards of from scrimmage on the season for one dude. And that's insane. You know what I'm saying? We only 7 games in.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the kid's turning into a superstar. Everybody loved Bijan when he was coming out. Everybody talked about him and things like that, and that's great. So for us, that's going to be our biggest problem because our run defense is not the best. It is
Okay.
not.
So
Go ahead and put
real
it up on
quick,
screen if you got it. Yeah, show everybody so we
yeah,
can see what the
I'm on my
final injury
laptop right
report
now,
looks
so
like.
give me a second. Can you see it?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you got to read that though because I can't see it on my screen. It's a little too
All
big.
right. I'm gonna zoom it up a little bit too.
Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so looks like out for the Falcons is Jordan Fuller, Billy Bowman, Ray Ray McCut. Ray. You don't get
I
on the
forgot.
field much.
I
Whatever
forgot that.
you got going on personally in your life, it better be a dire need because you need to be on the field as much as you can to keep a job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Dude, I
I
forgot that
don't
he
know
was
what
on.
you got going on. If it is something serious, please don't take my words in a negative light. If it is something serious, do your thing, take care of your family, whatever. But if you just taking off just to take off, I think you might want to rethink that, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We got linebacker Jalen Walker, questionable is Jake Matthews, Felipe Franks, Darnell Mooney, and Taquan Graham. I can tell you right now, everybody questionable means you're playing for the most part. But out of
Most
that
part.
list, the only person we really have to worry about is Darnell Mooney. Now, here's the striking correlation. So Darnell Mooney coming off of a hamstring, and now we got George Kittle returning, coming off of a hamstring injury. So
Mm-hmm.
the Niners and the Falcons have a long history. If y'all don't know, the Falcons used to be in the NFC West. Long time ago. Back in the day. Way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have to play them just like we had to play everybody else. And then when
Right.
shuffling and everything went around, you know what I'm saying, the Falcons went to the NFC South and we stayed in the NFC West. So they used to be with us. But for us, as far as the injury report, Brock Purdy, Fred Warner, Ricky Pearsall, and Yetur Gross-Matos are all out.
Hey, never ends with
I just need him to cut Yetur. I need him to cut this dude. I'm tired of it. Every damn year, you always got something wrong.
Always
Every
hurt.
year, somebody's like, "Oh, well, look at his numbers. Well, look at his pass." I do not care about what you do when you on the field. When you ain't never on the field, people. Anybody with a brain in their head sees, knows, understands. You got to be on the field to make plays. Yetur Gross-Matos is never on the field. And he is a waste of space. He is a waste of a roster spot. And look, everything I say is business. I never make it personal. I am just telling you from a business standpoint, this is a bad investment, people. Mm-hmm. It's like putting into a stock, buying it at $20, seeing it spike to 30 and not selling. And then turning around and the stock can drop to $5 and now you're mad. Why didn't you sell at 30? Simple rules. Buy low, sell high. Everybody know that. Anybody with a brain in their head can do that. You know what I'm saying? Questionable, Upton Stout, Ronaldo Green, and Kevin Givens. I do believe we see Ronaldo Green. I don't think we see Upton Stout, though. The way Kyle was talking, It seems like Upton's not going to play because I think what's going to happen with this one, and to Cam Inman's point, curious if Demo Lenore bumps in the slot and Luter plays DB with Green. I think that's what's going to happen in this game because I don't think Upton's going to be able to go. Now, I will say something now. I am happy to finally get to see our preseason hero, Nick Martin. I am very happy that dude getting on the field. And, of course, Kyle said he's going to start off on special teams, but that's what you do. You got to earn your stripes in the NFL sometimes. If you're not a top pick, you gotta stair step. Oh, Jet in the building. Jet, you met Fred? Oh, okay. I ain't see this big. I'm very jealous right now, Jet. I am extremely jealous that you got to meet Hall of Fame Fred. Yeah, I'm jealous right now. Yeah, I'm a little upset that you didn't tell me that you met Fred too. But it's all good. You know, I still got love for you. Jet, Jet met Fred and was like, well, he already married though. Damn. I know that's how she felt. Oh, here we go. Tommy in the building crying. You're mad, aren't you, Tommy? Why are you mad? Why are you mad, baby? Why are you upset? We're going right back to the ship. Getting ourselves another ring. First back-to-back chance.
I'll let you have your high today.
Oh, bro.
Only to lose it against Seattle or Toronto.
We swept the Brewers. Weren't the Brewers the best team in baseball?
They were.
And we swept them? Brought the broom out on them? We Golden Stated them? What? Just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know.
Hey, Reggie said
came right in just like the Sandman. Get on out of here, y'all.
I'm dead.
Made the Brewers come on to LA and take that L. It was beautiful.
So shout out
to Ohtani, home run. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Sorry, y'all. Back to 49er football. I'm still floating.
He's on the high right now.
For good reason. Just like I'd be floating like this if the Niners won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Of course, I don't think it's gonna happen. But could you imagine winning a Super Bowl with this team now?
With this team, bro?
Beat up, destroyed, injured. Hey, rolling into the Super Bowl, wheelchairs, crutches, and shit. We're gonna see Fred there. Bro, I'm telling you, man, these memes have me crying. There are so many out there. AI is destroying us. It is priceless. But it's funny though, man. I gotta laugh at it because we can't do anything because it's so true. Yeah.
Hey, did you see the Halloween decoration part somebody put out?
Yes. It was priceless, bro. It was priceless. And it's staying up. It's getting it got on the news.
I mean, that's crazy.
It's got national attention. Like, yo, it's for real. I mean, there's nothing wrong, bro. There's nothing wrong. 0 chance. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Tommy. So since you came in late, let me remind you, just like I told B does, I don't want to hear it. You're a Niner fan. You know why the salary cap exists in the NFL?
Me too.
Because of Eddie DiBartolo. So how are we going to sit up here and talk crap about the Dodgers when our team is the reason the salary cap exists?
Yeah,
So
I
it's
don't even
cool
care.
when we do it, but when my Dodgers do it, you upset because the Giants are garbage. And they ain't in the playoffs.
I don't care about that.
They didn't
All
have
I'm
no
gonna
hope.
say,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, come on,
all I'm
bro.
gonna say is just remember that your team is winning because you bought your team and you didn't build
don't care. That's what I'm
build
supposed to do. Am I not
No.
supposed to go out and get the best collection of talent to be able to win every year? Am I not supposed to do that as an organization? Is that not my goal?
Giants
No,
World
is it
Series
not
title.
my goal as an organization
their team.
to go out and get pronounce what? Pronounce what? Oh, the Gaians, the worthless, you know. Oh, you want me to call them the Gigantes? Okay, look, bro. Once again, y'all can be mad about that. At the end of the day, you can still be as mad as you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
We still won. I don't care. Sit.
Okay, back to the game.
I know I got a bunch of Bay Area folks in here and they mad at you, boy, but it's all gravy. I really don't care.
I would never.
Dodgers are in the World Series, and you're not. There's nothing you can do about that.
Anyway.
I don't care that we bought our team. I don't care. Oh no,
I'm dead.
It's not a good damn time. I don't care. Look, Papa Smurf ain't had, you know what I'm saying? Papa Smurf wasn't as fit as I am. You know, Papa Smurf wasn't as sexy, you know.
Tommy, Tommy's just giving you
Excuse
shit.
me? We don't use meth. We use high-grade cocaine.
High-grade
Okay, we on this, man. We use very, very high and bougie drugs. We don't use methamphetamines that will rot your teeth and make you look disgusting, you know. That's but no, in all seriousness, man, with this game with the Falcons, we do have to be very, very mindful. Mm-hmm. I'm done with Tommy. Oh my God. When I meet Tommy, I'm gonna kick him in the balls and buy him a beer at the same time.
Dude, Tommy's fucking hilarious,
and
bro.
Tommy's probably gonna punch me in the jaw and buy me a beer too. We're just gonna have a great old damn time. I love Tommy. I really do.
Tommy's a damn berry.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, bro. But if there is one thing that you better know out there, people, Tommy will shred you on that guitar. Don't fuck with him. Tommy's a killer. Mm-hmm. He's a stone cold killer. When you put it in his hand, that man will light the world up. I'm telling you, bro. If I could get married and have Breezy do my wedding and have Tommy on guitar, I'm set. I don't need anything else.
Oh, Red
I'll have Breezy do. Breezy gonna be doing the singing. We're gonna put Tommy on the guitar. I'm pretty sure somebody that we know does drums. I guarantee it. Somebody.
Me and Rod DJ, so we'll just DJ for you.
There it is. Boom, done. Whole Niner wedding. My wife would be pissed. She ain't upset, bro. She'd look around and be like, "Why is it, babe? Huh? Why is our wedding red and gold? Well, why wouldn't it be? What do you mean? Look, there's red and gold here, and there's a little blue and gray over here. You know, we keep the red and gold people away from the blue and gray because they're haters and they don't understand. So we don't want to do that to them.
And we got Red Jet, the photographer.
Oh, exactly, Jack. Bruh, I got everything I need. I need. And believe me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sure I am not about to shortchange anyone. You know what I'm saying? But
we're really getting off topic today, man.
We are way off topic. Anyway, back to this game, bro. I'm sorry, I went on a little tangent here. But when I'm looking at what we have as far as the Falcons, again, it's the usual suspects that we have to worry about on offense for our defense. And right now, what we do need to do is we have to focus on making sure that Tatum Bethune is ready for that that Mike spot. You know what I'm saying? Kyle said in his interview with it wasn't Cam Inman, Matt Mayoko. He said in his interview with Matt Mayoko that he wanted to. Yes, no, Tommy, that's true. Yeah. But basically, he was saying that they didn't want to move D Winters into the Mike spot because he's been playing so well where he is, and there's so many different things that go into each linebacker spot, so they don't want to move him and then kind of mess things up. So that's why you see Tatum Bethune out there instead of D Winters shifting over into Fred's spot. So I mean I like Tatum Bethune, you know what I'm saying, but the communication has to get better. Because that's what was happening in the last game when Fred got injured. I'm not saying it's the reason why he was injured. We all saw the play. I mean, it's a bang bang type of play. Like nobody did it maliciously. Just these things happen. Yeah, terrible. Tommy, I don't know what you watching. D Winters has not been playing terrible. I don't know about all that. But when it comes to Tatum Bethune in that Mike spot, there is a lot that goes into that. And you saw there was a lot of miscommunication. So in this game, there has to be communication. Because the thing is like there are people that were just running past us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, right now, I know he's taking his up. Marquis Siegel is getting murdered out there.
Yeah, he really is.
On him continuously. And it's like at a bare minimum, if you see that, look, I love Salah, but Salah, get the boy some help. Get that boy some help. Okay, It's nice to have Malik Mustafa back. I love it, but I can't. The D Winters is better in coverage than Tatum Bethune ever will be. That much I know. Tatum Bethune ain't a coverage linebacker. He is not Fred on that level. But we must, at a bare minimum, make sure that we get that communication right, because then it's going to. He might get himself benched. But the only thing is who we gonna bench him for. Jair Brown is very, very up and down. He'll have one good game, one bad game, or he'll have one good half and another bad half, or quarter by quarter, you don't know what you're getting. And I'm sorry, I don't like Jason Pinnock. Jason Pinnock is garbage, which is why you saw Malik Mustafa so much, and Pinnock was relegated back to special teams where he belongs. It would be Tig, but I don't know, man. I think I think the rest of the year with Tig and Malik back there, I think that'll work.
Yeah,
I think that'll work. But Siegel right now is just getting destroyed. They're picking on that poor kid, man, and they're beating him up. So good thing is we got George Kittle back. So let's talk about it. How you feeling?
Okay, Tricky. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir. So we got Big Kittle back. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Kittle is in the building. He's healthy. He's ready to go. You're not going to see an overabundance of George.
Real quick.
You're probably see a little bit here and there. I think they're going to work him in slowly so they don't re-aggravate that injury, hopefully. But what's up?
Does our run game get better with George out there helping?
Of course. That is an automatic upgrade to your run game. You know what George is like, having a sixth offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this before, I'll say it again. His dad was an offensive lineman. So that blocking is coming naturally. It was taught to him. You know what I'm saying? So you got it right there. He took he took his lunch money in camp. Yeah, please, Kittle be the one to give somebody their lunch money rather than take it. He's such a nice guy. He really is. He's got the greatest personality on the team.
Dude, he's hilarious.
But definitely he will be a plus for our run game, a plus for Christian McCaffrey. Our run game has not been solid in any way, shape, or form. It's been a rough thing, you know what I'm saying, to do that. Gronk is another tackle. Kittle basically another guard. No, I think Kittle's another tackle. Honestly, I would give him that. But our offense definitely is doing a little bit better with having him back. It's another weapon that we have. So we'll put out there KB and Juwan Jennings. You know what I'm saying? I heard Jordan Watkins is back. I don't know if he plays. I don't think he's going to play this game. He's probably going to be inactive. But I think we'll see a lot of JJ and KB. He's small for. I'm of course, Tommy. I'm joking. I'm just saying hypothetically, like just because of what he does. I think if he put on weight, he could be a tackle. I really do. Just because he's a tight end, so he has to play outside.
Dion, So we have some.
Should
Oh,
know a
did you
little bit
freeze?
more.
Oh, okay. You're back.
Yeah, we both did it. It both did it.
Okay.
But
Hey,
I think
real
those are
quick.
the focal points. Feed KB, feed George. Make sure that you feed Juwan as well. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think
And
Joan's gonna play.
well, they did. We didn't say he was out.
I know, but he said he had like 6 broken
I
ribs,
don't care.
high a high and low ankle sprain.
Okay. And whose fault is that? Not
Him.
ours. That's your fault. You should have been in training. I'll say it again. Drew Rosenhaus, one of the best agents in the world, agents for all kinds of sports and for all kinds of sports figures. And we ain't talking basic people. We talking about big dogs. Drew Rosenhaus gave his client the worst advice in the world when he told him to sit out and try to get some money. He should have just went through and he should have had the mindset, very simply put, play this season to go get paid elsewhere.
What's
What's
up,
going on?
McNiner?
Yeah, I know. Nick Martin, he'll play. Kyle said it in his interview with Matt Mayoko that he's definitely playing at a bare minimum special teams. Yeah, we do need Watkins, and I hope he's back, but I don't think he plays again. I think Watkins is back next game. But in this game, it's going to be real simple. We got to do what we got to do. Hey, what's going on, Matt? I ain't seen you in a minute, Matt Moses. It's been a cool little minute, bro. Been a cool minute, man. But let's talk about really quick the defense for the Falcons. They already have 14 sacks on the season. And these sacks are not just by one person, they are spread out. So Leonard Floyd, the old defensive end we let go, he already got 1.5. And we all know what Leonard Floyd is. He is 8 to 10 on a regular basis every year. You know it. You got to deal with it. You ain't going to ask him to do much else. You're not going to ask him to be an every down defensive end or edge rusher, should I say. But that's exactly what it is. He is out there. You know, he's got 2.5 sacks. You got Ruke, Rugel. I'm just going to say that because his last name is too hard to pronounce. He's got 1.5. Brandon Dorless, 1.5. Leonard Floyd's got his 1.5. Zach Harrison has 2.5. Billy Bowman has a 0.5 sack. Divine Diablo has 0.5 sack. Caden Ellis 0.5 sack. So go ahead, man, real quick. I gotta get some water. These guys get after the quarterback, but talk about that, man. We got to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Well, they get out after the quarterback, and that has me worried some with how bad our O line's been. So that means Mac Jones has to basically rush to get that pass out if we go ahead and pass the ball a lot, right? And if we could try to run on them, how's that run defense looking for the Falcons, dude?
Let me take a look, man.
Because that's what I'm trying to. I wonder how that's going to be with CMs if we try to run the ball, at least with Kittle back out there and everything like that. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let me take a quick look and see what their numbers look like for rushing. All right, so didn't really do too much there.
Because I mean, honestly, they looked pretty good. That defense looked pretty good against Buffalo last week.
Oh no, that defense is solid, man. Like the defense is definitely not the weak link, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't get. I need Dalvin Cook to go off last week in fantasy, bro, and it just did not happen.
Shut him down. Yeah, they shut him all the way down, bro. So he took that L to the Panthers. Oh, they got beat 30-0. Good Lord. I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, the only back right now that's even cracked 70 yards was Chuba Hubbard. Every other game, bro, their run defense is very solid. They are not playing games. They will
Thomas
not.
said ring 17.
Yeah, so yeah, they've given up over 100 yards rushing. But the thing is they have not. Oh yeah, we picked. Yeah, remember that. Remember that pick 6. But yeah, so their defense is pretty stout. If they are the number 1 pass defense, they are definitely top 10 in that run defense. Because they're not nobody's getting 100 yards individually, and the most they've given up to an individual runner is 75. or such. No,
Okay.
73. So they're run like this is going to be a hell of a game for our offensive line. And
Mhm.
we got to send the hobbled Mac Jones back out there, and we got to hope and pray this dude does not pull a performance like he did last week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Their safeties are the best part of the secondary. Their secondary is good, really, really good. So when it comes down to it, their run defense is very stout, and our run offense is almost all but non-existent. So we have to be stronger and smarter with that. We got to get that run game going in some way, shape, or form. Because if we don't, we are in for a long day. And this team can kill us because like I said, they have their weapons on their side of the ball. And when it comes to their defensive backs, let me take a look really quick and see if we got anything. They do have 5 interceptions on the season. One of them is from a linebacker, D'Angelo Malone. You got D. Alford, Billy Bowman Sr. with 1 each. And the other 2 are from Xavier Watts. So that's their safety.
What's up, TD?
What's going on, TD? So you already got all these people. They got 5 interceptions. And it's across a variety of different people. So it's not just one person. And right now they've got 25 passes defense. And this is all from their top guys. So they play a really good ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say anything negative about them. But the one thing that we don't do is we barely created any turnovers. And it's just rough for us when it comes to the run game.
Right.
We get beat up a lot. So we're going to have to see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think they got to figure it out, and I think that O-line gets a little bit better with Kittle back out there, right? Now, I do want to ask you, I don't know why, but a lot of these fans say CMC has lost a step.
Yeah, he has. He's older. He's lost a step. CMC ain't the same explosive dude that he was before. I'm not stating that he can't get out there and play, but has he lost a step? Of course, he got older. Yeah, there's more tread off the tires. And at the same time, we're running him into the dang ground.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much working.
I think that we don't see the explosive runs right now because of how bad our O-line is, though.
Well, talk to your head coach about that.
Trust me, I know.
And that idiot that we call an offensive line coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean every word of that. I'm sorry, Chris Forrester is not a good offensive line coach. He is not.
Yeah, we need to get rid of him.
You can see that because year over year, what happens? We wind up just taking L's left and right.
And I'm like, yo, freaking Mike McDaniel get fired. Bring his ass back.
Look, man. Look, you say if you're saying we got to get the crew back together to be able to do something, we can get the crew back together.
I think we have to, bro.
I'm not mad at Mike McDaniel coming back. He the only one that can tell Kyle Shanahan to shut up, and Kyle will actually listen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, our wide receivers are not the best of blockers, and KB has to brush up on his blocking. Honestly, KB need to be hanging out with Juwan if you want to brush up on your blocking. We all know Juwan will block you in the next year. It's always how it is. I've been telling everybody about Chris Forrester for years because he ain't been putting up nobody good. Oh yeah, Robinson. No, yeah, at this point, I feel like Robinson was a waste.
Yeah,
up to this point, Robinson's been a waste. He's not really being utilized. He's just here, and I can tell you right now, I know he's pissed because he wants to go somewhere and get some money. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, running backs don't get paid like they used to anymore because they're not valued that high. And it's like you can just recycle them and keep running them through. And you don't have to worry about that, man. Oh, is that your nephew? Oh, what's going on, little buddy? We definitely got to make sure he's a Niner fan. You muted right now, though.
Yeah. We're getting him into a Niner fan, but he's still a fan first because of daddy.
It's all right. We'll change that. We'll work on him. We'll keep showing him how the faithful rock, and he'll eventually just join up with us.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
What's your
He's
name,
like,
little
what is
buddy?
going on? His
What's
name's
your name?
Landon.
Landon? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Landon.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh, the Ugg Bowl money. It definitely was the Ugg Bowl, bro. It was a good game. It might have been the Ugg Bowl, but I'll tell you this: they played a good game. It was entertaining. That to say the least. But this is what as far as the 49ers, the keys to victory for them are run the ball, and when you're in the pass game, Mac, be smart.
mm-hmm.
If a check down is safer, do it. Do not try to go out there and throw these deep passes or throwing into traffic or trying to hit KB when he got three people around him. Don't play hero ball. Just go out there, do what you need to do. Make sure you make the simple throws and the ones that'll get us where we need to be, and we're good. We don't have to worry about kicking because we got Pistolero Pinero over there, so we're good there. And at the end of the day, our defense, we must be very, very mindful of everything they've got. Whether it's
He's smiling at you, Dion.
what's up, little buddy? He's our defense, we have to be on our P's and Q's. You got to be smarter about this. It's got to be one of those situations where we're looking at everything and making sure we're good. I think honestly, it's feed CMC, feed KB, make sure we get JJ involved. Definitely also make sure that we go ahead and get George involved. Like, spread the ball out, spread the love. Don't make it about one person, and do your best from a defensive standpoint to try to lock down these guys. I'm not really worried about Kyle Pitts. Honestly, I think Kyle Pitts definitely was not a first-round pick. I think he should have been maybe a third or fourth-round pick with the way he's played over the years. And then on top of that, I think that we need to make sure that we have somebody watching him at all times. Even though he ain't been playing very well, it'd be just our luck. We decided not to necessarily pay too much attention, and here he is. And the other thing we need to do as well is Robert Saleh, please, for the life of me, when you see that zone is getting ate up and they keep sitting down in the soft spots, switch to man at some point, please.
Yeah.
Would you please? Every now and then we got to do a little bit of man, bro. And we got to just look at our DBs and say, this is you versus them. Go out there and make sure that they pay. Because there are too many times in that last game that we played against the Bucs where these guys were just hanging out in the soft spots in the zone, and they were killing us. The touchdown that Siegel gave up, the dude walked right past him. And when he was going past Siegel, he was doing this, putting his hand up like, just give me the ball. There's nobody here. You got to know, you got to stay on your assignments. But at the same time, you have to switch it up, Robert Saleh. You can't just be sitting here with that deep voice, in your Lebanese mind going, well, if everybody plays the technique correctly and they do exactly what they need to do, the system doesn't fail. It does. Because you get ate up by the little soft spots in the zone. So you got to be smarter about this. Those are our keys to winning. Be able to play zone and man and make sure that we switch it up a little bit. And honestly, we got to tackle. And if we need to tackle, I'm going to need Nick Martin to get a little love. I don't care about Luke Gifford. I don't care about all these other people. Nick Martin is a sure tackler. We saw that in the preseason. I think he'll be a sure tackler when it comes to the game. Please get him some actual reps in the game instead of just on special teams, because that's one of the things we have to be better at, is tackling as well.
I mean, as long as the defense could basically play for Fred this week, you know what I'm saying, and lock in and get some big stops, cover these guys, because last week they left these motherfuckers wide open, bro. Like nonstop. Yeah. It was crazy. So if they can just fix that going into Sunday night's game, dude, we should have no problem having, either a close game or just being able to win this game in general.
And yes, you're right, Matt Moses. We do need Pearsall back, and it's here's my thing, and I've said this for years, and people are finally starting to talk about it, just like I am. But y'all late, and I'm gonna take my credit, and I wish people would give me my credit because I've been saying this forever. It seemed like everybody we draft always wind up injured. And this is annoying. Now Ricky Pearsall's dealing with a knee injury that's kept him out for several weeks. What? Why? And that's correct. We do have to make Michael Penix beat us. We cannot allow Bijan Robinson to go crazy.
Facts.
Because when Bijan starts going off, they're just going to keep feeding him. Because look,
they did last week.
The one thing that I used to love about Kyle when we had that two-back system was it was whoever had the hot hand. That's who he went with. Both backs knew. There's nothing to explain. He sucks. He belongs on special teams. Leave him there. That's start and finish to that. You're welcome. Hello.
There it is. Tommy Ferry said it all. Took it out of your mouth.
Thank you, people. This is why, as a fan base, the Niners, as a fan base, have some of the best fans in the league because we actually know ball. We don't just watch football and we're like, "Ooh, touchdown, yay!" Like we're sitting here like, why would you run cover 2 there? Why are you in the zone? Who thought cover 6 was a good idea? Like these are things that we're stating because we pay close attention. And it's all our fans. Like a good chunk of our fans actually know some ball, bro. I can tell you right now, man. I mean, heck, Silverado Kev could go in there and talk to Robert Saleh, and these two would probably have a blast because they both DCs.
Shout out Kev.
Shout out Silverado Kev. Shout out Real Talk Niner Talks, my family over there. Shout out to all our guys in the chat that do it, TD. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things, yeah, he didn't. As soon as Fred went down, like
the defense looked depleted.
It's like we were up here on a high, and when Fred did, we just dropped. Yeah, exactly. When they had Breida and Mostert, he basically said, "Y'all gonna know the game plan. Y'all gonna know exactly what we need to do. But whoever got the hot hand is getting the ball." Yeah, no, you get a few fans that are observers. Yes. Because believe me, there are some Niner fans in Arizona where I would literally walk past them just to check their fanhood. And I'll say bang, bang. And some of them look at me and go, "What? Okay, you're casual. You don't pay attention. Like that's nothing." So, but at the end of the day, we have to do these things. We got to be on our P's and Q's. If we can make Michael Penix beat us versus Bijan Robinson running all over us, that bodes well for us. That gives us an opportunity to be able to make some plays, knock a couple balls down, possibly get an interception here or there. Like do things the way that we really need to do. Put this defensive line in a position to not have them struggling. You know what I mean? I'm going to need Bryce Huff to step it up. I'm going to need Mykel Williams to step it up. Kevin Gibbons, if you're playing, get out there on the field and show them why you've been missed. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. You got to do it. Yeah, exactly. That's how you're supposed to do. But believe me, there are some Niner fans I do that and they don't do it. I'm like, okay, you're a casual fan. You don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? See, Dodger fans, we don't really have like little sayings like that, but we just, we see that, we respect it. We already know what it is. But when you do have sayings amongst your fan base and you see people that don't reply, you already know they don't really pay much attention. They kind of look at if they won or lost. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Coleman has done some amazing things. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'd be honest with you, man. I wouldn't mind bringing Tevin Coleman back. I don't know where he is, but I'll take TC over B-Rob right now. And it's nothing against Brian Robinson. Like it's nothing against
it's
him.
Not even.
It's just they're not using it.
They're not using it.
And I don't think the system fits what he does. So it kind of looks like a waste of several picks. And this is why I said do not trade for Trey Hendrickson and nobody else. We don't need to waste no more picks because we're gonna need these picks next year. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is true. Because here's the thing: Bijan is a load to bring down, but if he gets past you, don't blow your hamstring out trying to catch that man. Just let him go.
That man gone.
Make it look like you running, look like you giving effort, but don't give it your all. Just let it go. There are some people in this world you're just not going to catch, and it works like that. And you got to be smart. You got to make a business decision, because when you try to push your body beyond its limits, that's when you start pulling and hurting and popping stuff. Don't be that person. Look, Siegel, Mustafa, if Bijan get past you, throw your hands up and just go back to the sideline. He gone. You're not catching. See, you can catch Drake London. You can catch Kyle Pitts. You know what I'm saying? You can catch Darnell Mooney. You ain't catching Bijan Robinson. Now, the cool thing about this is, even though Michael Penix is who he is, he doesn't do a lot of running. So that bodes well for us. Typically, of course, you get an African-American quarterback. They're very athletic. They do run a little bit. Michael Penix does not run. He is not an out. He is a in the pocket quarterback.
Yeah, because if he did run, you saw how that went for us last week against the Bucks with Baker. So,
look, people, at a bare minimum, grab an ankle and hold on for dear life.
And none of this fucking shoulder tackling. Use your fucking hands, dude.
Wrap up, man. One thing I see in the NFL a lot is people just going low. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to actually tackle or trying to hit somebody. I'm going to tell y'all about a Niner safety we drafted some years ago. And this is going to take us back to a time that we weren't necessarily doing so well. His name is Taylor Mays. Man came out of USC. Taylor Mays, when he came out of USC, was known for rocking people's world. I'm talking knocking the crap out of you. Taylor Mays found out real quick in the NFL, don't work like that. As you can see, Taylor Mays ain't in the NFL anymore. Why? Because he was too busy just trying to hit people and thought they was gonna fall. In the NFL, they bounce right off of you like a ball, like a pinball in the pinball machine, and still keep going. You have to wrap up and tackle people. There's only a few people in the NFL that can actually just hit you and stop you in your tracks. You know what I'm saying? One of the Niner greats, my favorite linebacker of all time, Patrick Willis, he can hit you like that. You gonna sit down. That's a whole grown-ass man out there.
Yep.
You know, but we just have to be on our P's and Q's. We got to be smart about it. We have to stick to the game plan. It's very simple. Feed our weapons. Stop their weapons. At a bare minimum, if you at least slow down Bijan Robinson, it gives you a chance to win the game. Score in every quarter as well. Every single quarter, you must put up some kind of points. Right. If you do get a turnover, actually score off that turnover. I'm not talking about 3. I'm talking about 6. Put it on the board. Do these things and we can win the game. But at this point, now that Mac Jones has another weapon and George Kittle back, that helps. That opens the offense up a little bit more. That's now a more viable threat. You know what I'm saying? And if Demo's saying he wants to be the leader, this is his time to step up and make himself a 1B behind Fred. Because you're not going to take that spot from Fred. Fred is the unquestioned leader of this defense and one of the leaders on this team, and we all respect him. But at the end of the day, Demo, if you really want to be that dude, this is the time where you do it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to tell y'all, hypothetically speaking, if we sneak into the playoffs, by the time the playoffs come, y'all know Fred will almost be back. Y'all know that, right? Like his injury isn't one of those. He didn't tear an ACL, was going to keep him out for a year. He broke his ankle. So I believe that's like a few months. I don't know how long, but I do know it's a few months.
They said about like 4 months, I think.
So hypothetically speaking, we might get Fred back for an NFC Championship game if we get there. Because we all know Kyle.
What's up, Bebop?
And y'all know me. I don't always give Kyle credit, but at the bare minimum, when the man makes playoffs with us, we go at a bare minimum, we go to the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
And yeah, Fred's young enough too, where he could be on the mend and heal a little bit faster. So I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we are third in the NFC conference right now too. So I'm just saying. Saying.
And at the same time, we still atop our division. I'm just saying. So
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Well,
But
you don't have to do a score prediction, but who you got winning this game?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Let me look this up real quick, bro, because I don't really know how this is working. I'm gonna look up something real fast.
I'll say, I'm kind of skeptical, but I think I'm still gonna have the Niners winning this thing in a very close one.
Okay, so look at this. We have played the Atlanta Falcons a total of 82 times.
Mm-hmm.
We are 48-33
Okay.
with one tie. So for that, but in my game picks, I took the Falcons. So I got to stick with that. I took the Falcons just because our run defense is trash, and I really feel like Bijan Robinson is going to murder us.
Yeah.
I feel like he is going to kill us.
I
But
feel you on that one.
I hope that I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I do.
Mhm.
But I picked us to win over the Bucks, and they beat us with nobody. Literally nobody. Emeka Egbuka went down in like the first or second quarter, so he wasn't even a factor.
We still had a chance to win that game even after
we still
Freddie
had a
got
chance,
hurt.
but they beat us with just nobodies. We don't even know what these dudes are. Those receivers are like, I think that's like third and fourth string, maybe even fifth.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's all I got for you guys, man. B-Dubs, go ahead and take us out.
If you guys haven't yet already, please hit that like, subscribe button on both channels, the Niner Gang Podcast and Forever Faithful Podcast. Really appreciate it. It helps improve the algorithm on both channels. And we're both trying to get to a big amount of subscribers. My boy Dion's still trying to get to 600, right, D?
Yep.
So make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Get to that 7.
We're trying, and then we're over here. We're trying to get to 800 now that we hit 700. So please hit that like, subscribe button. You guys can also follow us on X. It says on our name tags on the bottom here, right here. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm on TikTok, Instagram with live updates throughout the week for the Niner team, for injuries, all that good stuff. So please look out for that for our Faithful Podcast. And we'll be back probably tomorrow night after the game, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see what we got. We might do it either there,
or
it's either there, or maybe Monday. We'll see what goes on.
All right, yeah. But until next time, guys, enjoy Sunday Night Football. We're wearing the red throwbacks tomorrow night at home, so should be a good one. Until next time, guys, go Niners.
Go Niners.
Peace.